Hope you're warm. Bruce joined us. And speaking of warm, now the folks want to know, Bruce, when is this danger going to pass? When are things going to start to thaw out?
Well, I think most of us are going to thaw out tomorrow, but it's a question of timing, Jeff, because it's going to be a gradual process starting from the south first. Let's talk about our day here in the metro area so you get an idea. In the morning, I think we're going to be seeing some freezing drizzle around here still, in the 20s for most of us. By lunchtime, we're above 30, a lot of the parts of town. And the roads, generally speaking, when the air temperature gets above 30, 31, that's when the roads really start to thaw out. The de-icer works well, and also just the road temperature from some traffic tends to be warmer than the air temperature, so it's kind of a magic number for us. We'll slowly warm in the afternoon. We could potentially have some more light freezing drizzle or a passing freezing shower or two as we go through the day, but as temperatures warm, that makes it tougher for it to have a really big impact. Now, outside right now, it is 26 degrees in Beaverton. Canyon Road is very quiet, but I want to show you somewhere where there's been a lot of excitement over the snow. Pioneer Courthouse Square, and when you look at this, someone built like a 5-foot tall snowman, and I don't know if you can tell, I mean, not only is he well dressed, got the scarf there, you know, very styling, he is holding a cup, a Starbucks cup. It's tough to tell, but everyone is down there taking pictures with it tonight. The Starbucks was frozen, by the way. So don't try and drink that coffee that the snowman's holding in Pioneer Courthouse Square. All right, temperatures right now in the 20s across the metro area. So when we wake up in the metro area, we're still on ice. It's a gradual process to thaw out. Salem, you will start thawing very early in the day tomorrow. And I've got more specifics on the thaw in a minute. The gorge is going to stay with snow and ice. We had, over a foot of snow a lot of places in the gorge. Central Oregon, lots of you had over a foot of snow, some places approaching 2 feet in the last few days, and it's just really cold, so that's going to be a slow warm up for you. And finally, the coast is warming up. I want to show you the high temperatures today. Check this out. 62 in Medford, 30 degrees cooler in Eugene, 50 in Newport, and 14 degrees cooler in Astoria. And basically, we have this Arctic air that's gotten about halfway down Oregon, and it's a real chore to get that air out because the cold air is heavy and dense at the surface, and the warmer air is a lot lighter. And so it takes something significant to get rid of the cold. Well, tonight, at least, we're kicking the snow showers and the freezing rain out of the valley, but it is still an issue in the gorge. You're getting more snow and some wintry mix starting to show up. Same thing over the foothills of the Cascades. We're having some freezing rain there. Seattle, by the way, very excited tonight. People are like playing in the parks and everything else. It's their first round of snow this year. So they finally are getting snow, even though we've been having it for days. Now, what happens tomorrow? For the most part, this big batch of moisture is going to go south of us. There's some more going to the north up towards Seattle. I do see some development right here. These could be some light freezing rain showers for us as we go through the day tomorrow. But looking at our rain and snow forecast, there's just not a lot of moisture to work with. This is 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Still snowing in the gorge, but otherwise I think we're mainly dry as we go through the day. But again, with those showers developing, I'm watching those that we could get a little more ice, but not a lot tomorrow. So occasional freezing drizzle, especially in the morning. Roads gradually thawing out. By late tomorrow night, I believe we're up to 34 degrees. The east wind is pretty non-existent tomorrow. Along the coast, 40s and 50s for highs, so you're thawing out. We're going to see 47 in Eugene, if you can believe that, and just barely getting above freezing in Kelso. 9 a.m. or so for the thaw for those of you in the southern valley, and I think Salem by midday is what it's looking like. Central and eastern Oregon, your temperatures are coming up. I don't think, Bend, you're going to make 40 degrees, but you are going to start to get that warmer air in, but the snow is going to be battling that a little bit. For the east part of the gorge, it's just going to be snowy and really tricky driving through the gorge right now. Cascade Locks, maybe a little wintry mix at times tomorrow, a high of around 30 degrees. You'll thaw out on Monday, and for Hood River and the Dalles, it's probably going to be closer to Monday night before you really warm up. 24 at Government Camp tomorrow, some snow at times, but nothing significant in the snow department. That was today. And by the way, I think Mount Bachelor had almost 2 feet of snow, by the way, in the last couple days. So, I mean, we've had a lot of snow on the mountains. We just haven't been talking about it. All right, here's what's going on for tomorrow. Many of us are going to top freezing. Occasional winter mix is possible. Monday, we're warming. We'll be wet at times right near the gorge. So Troutdale and into the gorge may still be icy on Monday morning. And then Tuesday, it's looking wet and breezy and back to normal. And Jeff, I was just looking at the what I think is the forecast total for this coming week for rain. It looks to me like we're going to have as much rain in this next week as we've had this entire year so
what
far.
about the snow that we have, all this melting? Now we might be talking about, you know, at least maybe some little urban flooding
There
problems.
could be some minor flood issues. A lot of people have said, is this a repeat of 96? Because we had the snow and ice before that. I don't think so. Remember, we had almost 10, 12 inches of rain around the valley. We had a lot more snow. So we don't have that kind of thing, but we'll have to be tracking it this week, and we'll be doing it.
Okay, a lot of folks know my daughter over there in Bend, Anna, and Anna's telling me 3 feet of snow.
It's incredible. It was just every day they were getting hammered with more snow.
We're the CBS station over there in Bend. So